I hope I'm not nitpicking this thing. It's a really sharp car, but I want to go through as much detail as I can. It's not very attractive. You can see the blend coming through here, poorly into down here. The door looks good in the original, I think. I've thought a lot about, I don't know, there's not much known about these skirts, but I believe this was on the car early in its life, but I can't find the blend line anywhere. So it could have been that they were put on early on, possibly at the factory, and then painted. I just don't know. The body has got undercoating on it, and that undercoating extends to here, and it's been on there for a long time. So I don't know. This is really clean through here though. This is separating on the front and back of both of them. Not really noticeable, but you look at it, it's there. Super pretty here. Some road rash, courtesy of me. Oh. And back here, the car was in Chicago when I bought it, but there's no rust on the car other than some light surface rust. This has had some, taking a beating back here though. I can probably get that off, I don't know what that is. Through here. All the wheels are about a 9.8 out of 10. They're in good condition. Same thing over here. You got undercoating. Looks like somebody masked this a little bit better, but it's definitely on the skirt. This door is nice. Looks like some trauma here. Some trauma there. Looks like they may have hit a curb or something. Tow hook. Custom radiator. Grills are really nice. Non-original fog lights. I have the two Curlo lights. One of them has a severely cracked lens. I haven't bothered trying to source that. Do some shots under the car. I've got it sealed up pretty well. Right now it's not dripping any oil fluids at all. That's from the hydraulic hoist, and that's old. I drove the car for 3 hours yesterday, pulled it in, and I haven't wiped it down, and it's not dripping anything. The oil pan does have a leak in it, but it's so small that it's not worth me pulling the engine or trying to jack the car up to do it. Well, let's check it out. You can see up here, it's right there a little bit, pretty much all the way around. All new silent blocks when I did the clutch. These rubber pieces. This is the upgraded motor mounts. Replace the differential housing gasket. I didn't mention this. These are powder coated headers, and I put a sampling bung on each one. I have a wideband meter that I use to tune it to check the air fuel mixture. Emergency brake cable is new. CV boots and CV joints repacked on all sides. Differential seals on both sides done. And then those oil return tubes, those are from a Volkswagen. I did not do them and I don't have a record of them, but they've been replaced. They don't leak at all. And then there's no leak from the main seal. A little tiny bit of oil there, but the main seal is pretty dry. You're looking up at the clutch. Replace this gasket here, that's not leaking. Replaced all these on the return tubes. This is just from, I was indexing the shift shaft. It's perfectly aligned. Shift shaft seal, not leaking. And then I just changed the oil. I've been using Swepco in this car. There's a thermostat, and all these hoses are HPS silicone hoses, and everything, that's all been done. But you can see it's pretty damn clean in here. And then this is, believe it or not, all the original routing for the radiator. I just replaced all the hoses, replaced the heater control valve, and then custom radiator and fans. And I think that's about it. Do some shots of the interior, front and rear trunks. I just redid the headliner, was sagging, so I pulled it off and reset it. Looks really nice, but I don't know if it's original or not because I've never inspected another Jalpa headliner. It's kind of a suede-ish material. The trunk has the original brown carpets. The interior has been recarpeted in a different color. I'll show you in a minute. And then this matches the floor mats. There's some staining there, but underneath is good condition. Size for golf clubs or the body. The interior, I was told by that prior owner that the owner before him redid the interior in all new leather, which I'm inclined to believe. And I'll show you in a minute why. But it's in really good shape. I did the fix the slow windows with the 2 relays and a direct 12-volt power, so they go up and down fast. It's the fastest thing on the car. And then this, unlike the early Jalpas, this has the removable panel for the front bank of spark plugs. Otherwise, I think you have to remove the motor to change the plugs, crazy enough. But this comes off, a piece of insulation comes out, and you unbolt the bulkhead and you get direct access to the front bank of cylinders. Powered subwoofer and another amp. Nothing, no permanent modifications, so that can all be removed if you don't like it. A storage compartment. It's these kinds of things that the Jalpa that I looked at didn't have. The treatment was different, so I believe that this is replacement leather. Front seat is beautiful. It smells amazing. These floor mats, this one's in pretty good condition, the other one's a little bit beaten up, but underneath is perfect, including the original style foot protectors. 2 different kinds of window switches, why I don't know, but otherwise beautiful. Let's see if we can undo that. Sorry. Glove box, kind of a bizarre design. It's a choke cable. The light works, but it's disconnected. If you want me to connect it, I will, but with these carbs, you absolutely don't need it. You just give it a couple pumps, it comes to life. It was the same on all Ferraris that use the same thing, guys. Mostly just disconnect the choke because it's more trouble than it's worth. Not much going on in the front. I do have the spare. It sits and takes the whole thing. You got fan, brake master, slave master, battery, window washer fluid, fuse boxes. Pretty exciting stuff. Driver's side, doors in equally outstanding condition. Everything works, and I'll show a video of that later, but it's in very good condition. Gear shift knob is a little bit deteriorated. The carpets are in nice condition. That's it.